Hey Lamomet friends, Andang here for another part of the Elder Scrolls Online Beta. When we last left off, we were in an Argonian camp. Sadly, but we're collecting ash reeds, so should be fine. I like that they have more than you need to collect, for the most part in this game. That's something that Lotro took forever to do.
Yeah, especially when they disappear when your partner picks them up.
You don't get credit for the same? Well, I guess not.
No.
Usually a lot of these you get credit together. Alright.
Remember to retweet you this time.
Hey, look at that. I don't even remember to retweet me. That hurt, but...
Oops.
Anytime you want to jump in.
Sorry, there's an NPC over there that wanted my attention. We gotta get the mud crabs, don't we?
I need to talk to this lady. Or man.
Speak.
Sidrus wants to know if the tribunal hears his prayers.
All prayers are heard.
Oh.
Not all are acknowledged.
Are you saying Sotha Sil still doesn't care?
Every small cog
I don't
drives
know
a
what you
greater
just said.
gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses.
Who
Wizard,
is he?
Mystic, master of the Clockwork City.
I see.
An architect of time and a binder of oblivion. One who masters the tools that mastered others.
It only leaves more
Good.
questions.
Seek,
That
learn.
ghost is rude. That's what that is a rude ghost. Alright, convince the Argonians is still a quest over here. Alright.
If you wish to aid us, gather the items. Some of our people heard a dark elf talking to others of his kind.
Apparently, I still have not gotten enough things. What am I supposed to do now? Collect mud crab meat.
I tried to tell you.
Where are mud crabs?
Where did that NPC go that I need to talk to?
I don't know, but I'm gonna be killing this mud crab.
Get them. They deserve everything they get.
Indeed. Alright, 2 out of 3.
Hold.
Alright.
What do you have there?
Oh. Hello.
We are allowing no one to approach the Hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to poison the tree.
I only have the ingredients you asked
Your
for.
words smell fair, but tasting is proof.
Yeah,
Let
she
me
wasn't
see
happy
what
with
you
me
have
either.
there. Yes, I wrecked the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our Hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base of our...
Alright, I'll fertilize your hist. Where is it anyway?
In the middle of the pond over here.
Oh, they're trying to grow a new tree.
Greetings. It is done.
Took a long time to
Back at
use.
my lodge.
Alright. That's
I'm not
one
sure
thing
where to go next.
Go back to her lodge, she said.
Oh,
That's one thing I really like is the NPCs actually come up to you. That's something they started in Rohan, Helm's Deep. And I'm
It
glad
seems
that they
we
did.
have proof that the Dres are trying to murder our tree.
This is the Dark Elf you mentioned?
While Yi was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guard shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now he's very ill. The truth is as plain as the face of
Let me
Master.
speak
You
to
may
him.
do as you wish, but his...
Thank you. Alright, buddy.
Triangles. They taste like silver, like water. I never knew.
What were you doing to
What
the
did I
Hist?
do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake. I touched it. It smelled like flowers and black earth.
Oh my
It tasted
goodness.
like rain and summer
And
wind
I'm
and the
down.
deepest green.
You tasted the tree, buddy?
He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma. He was right. He said the Argonians might be angry. Do you think they're angry? To me, they always look angry. It's the teeth.
Oh my goodness. A friend told him that the tree sap would be better than skooma. And his friend was right, apparently. Oh gosh. You had a bottle? What was in it?
He gave me the bottle, said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to a lizard. He didn't like it either. He died. The
Alright.
bottle broke. How can I fill it with sap?
Someone encouraged you to do this? Who?
I never saw him before. I asked him for coin to get more skooma. He was a Dunmer. Someone called him Bravil? Weevil? Wabberjack? Ravil, that's it.
They just threw in a Wabberjack reference for no reason. Aside from to have a
Ravel?
Wabberjack reference.
I can't believe it. Ravel.
You recognize the name?
Urano claimed he saw House Dres
Oh, I
poison
was
our
talking to the
history.
Argonian.
Then he gave a bottle to this tree-licking waste of flesh. I smell worm scat. Someone has been playing us for fools, and I no longer believe.
Right. Hey, you're back in the game. And you leveled up.
yeah, I made it back.
Congrats on
Hey,
level
the prophet.
5. And I just got Destruction Staff to 15. That's good.
Awesome.
Daedric Summoning increased to 15. Alrighty. This map is so messed up right now. Supposed to enter this lair up here.
Looks like they put us on different layers again.
So it seems. Alright. Stonefang Cavern. Here we come. I'm pretty sure this is a place that we tried to complete last night. And we failed because it wasn't high enough level. But now that I'm a level 8 or 9 or something, it should run more smoothly.
Here we go. What's the max level on this game right
50,
now?
I believe.
Seems like a good place to start.
A pure soul,
There we go.
Don't fail.
There's some serious lag there. Alright. Oh! Unknown error occurred.
Oh, that's what I've been getting.
Yep.
I may get it again too, because I'm taking a while to load here. Did it boot you all the way out? Or just to the load screen?
It took me back to the character, or to the login screen.
Login screen? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing that they're probably turning off the servers, or there's a lot of people trying to get in those last couple minutes.
Yep, I got the same error.
We shall see. I'd be surprised if they tried to turn it off half an hour early, but maybe they didn't.
Yeah, I would be surprised too. I think you're right. I think people are just hammering it.
Especially because they had some downtime that they didn't expect because there's some kind of issue, so if anything, I'd expect them to extend it. Alright, let's try to get back into this cave again. Whoa! I am falling through the world.
Oh, mine says character still in game, can't log in. Well, what's he doing without me?
What in the world is going on? I'm in an endless fall loop.
Awesome. Are you streaming it?
Yes?
The beauty of beta.
A message rate limit was hit.
Well, good job there.
Let's try this again.
I
That was
am
the funniest thing I've seen all day. Because there's like a thing that I was hitting. I was hitting like the base of a something.
I'm standing outside the trapdoor still. Doesn't look like I'm going to get in.
Well, I don't... this place is instanced, so I don't think you can get in, actually.
That might be the problem. It did look like the door opened right before I crashed last time, but that might have just
I
been a
think that
glitch.
you can get into it. It's just you're not going to be able to do anything, I don't think. Oh, I'm still falling through the world.
Still falling.
Well, I reloaded it, and now I'm falling through again. Something bad happened. Oh my goodness.
Found some Nerd roots. That's supposed to be pretty rare, I thought. Maybe not. Oh, there's some more. Guess it's not that rare.
Alright, let's try this again. I'm laughing so much at me falling. My character might be, like, completely lost now, but I don't care. I wonder if I get in and try to travel to you. If that would help.
If you log out and log back in, it might put you in a solid place. but maybe not.
I doubt it.
Oh, look, a cooking fire.
I'm gonna try to port to you, because I think I'm in a place it doesn't want me to be in.
I found a cooking crafting station, but I don't have any ingredients.
Nice. If you had ingredients. Come on, just load Stonefang Cavern, and we'll all be happy. Oh, goodness. It is fun, though, because when you fall, your character yells. It was I forget what we were doing, but we jumped off like a cliff into water, myself and Drac did, and we yelled out and then splashed in the water and took no damage because we fell into the water. It was awesome. It's the coolest thing ever.
So you said Drac is still undecided?
He's still undecided because of the subscription, yeah.
Yeah. That's a barrier.
It really is. But I think I'm on board. Especially if you're on board.
I already bought mine, so
Yeah,
I'm on
but-
board for at least a month.
Hopefully you're on board for longer than a month. That time it didn't even let me get in my character. Let's try again. Oh, that time it didn't even let me log in at all. Here we go, maybe.
No, I figured I'll be playing it pretty good this summer, probably.
Yeah, that's my plan as well.
Oh, there it goes. And we're both down.
Yay! ESO. I'm so close to level 9. Let me get to level 9.
I'm just excited that we got on the same layer.
Or have you not been
'Cause,
able to do that?
No, we hadn't. I had tried like porting to my wife when we were grouped, but we had never both tried porting.
Right.
It just didn't seem like that would make a difference, but I guess it does.
It does. Technically, when you port to her layer. But you have to go find her.
Well, even after I did that and I went to find her, it didn't
Oh, that's
seem to
weird.
work.
Huh. Sometimes it's
That
weird.
was-
The grouping in general can mess up quests and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, are the servers down? Or are we
It looks
just
like-
not...
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not letting me log in now, so. Goodbye, Nord. Goodbye, Beta Nord.
Indeed.
How many character slots do you get if you
It
buy
says
the game? Do you
it
know?
says 8 on the beta screen. I looked at that earlier.
Wow.
So
Oh,
yeah,
that's a lot.
that is a lot. Not as many as the 17 in Lotro. All right.
Well,
Well,
you don't get 17 if you sub in Lotro. You have to buy them.
well,
anyway.
right. Yeah, you have to buy it, but still. But I mean, if you're subbing, considering that I'm doubting that there's like a buy more things option, and if there is, then I'd be upset. 8's decent. That's almost one of every race.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
All right, sorry, I interrupted you. Close it out, bud.
No, I think I'll just keep talking about this stuff because it's good to have an ESO discussion, I think. I don't know. What's your favorite part about Elder Scrolls Online? Because that's a question.
That's a good question. There's several things that struck me on my first go around, and a lot of them still hold true, including graphics and the way that the character progression works with both your class and the weapon that you choose to use. But I think this time around, what's starting to hit me more is that there's actually an established and fairly deep lore behind it, and that's really interesting to me. I would like to learn more about that in order to feel more immersed into the game.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to. One of the things that attracted me to Lotro in the beginning was the fact that I knew that there was a rich backstory, and with Lotro it was a little different because I already kind of knew a lot of the backstory, and this is kind of like starting from square one.
Right. Yeah, it's a really cool lore. It's the only lore that I consider even on level with Tolkien. Right now I'm endlessly falling again, and I have no one to port to. But maybe if I go to my map, I can port to a way shrine. But it won't let me because I'm endlessly falling. This doesn't get old. I am falling for a long time now.
You got sucked into one of those anchors.
That does happen, you know. I don't know if you've seen that one trailer, but it shows in-game footage of the priests getting sucked in.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool looking. I don't know if I'm actually falling. I think it thinks I'm falling. This is hilarious. I'm gonna try actually logging out and see if that's will help. But yeah, I might be stuck. Which would not be fun if Andang's lost forever. And here I am falling again. So the logout idea didn't work either.
Interesting. Well, I had quit all the way out. Let me see if I can get back in.
Now it's stuck on just one noise of falling. There we go. Oh goodness.
You know, it would be really cool if I could port to you and then we could both fall.
Well, once you get in game, hopefully I'll be able to port to you. Apparently I don't have eyeballs anymore.
Well, I know you have teeth because I saw them from the inside.
I do have teeth. This is so weird.
Endless Nord screaming loop, says KHL2K. I'm in.
Alright, I'm gonna try to teleport to you.
Okay.
I doubt it'll let me though, since I'm not on the ground. No suitable location found to jump to.
Well, there's a mushroom right here. Put him right here. right on top of the mushroom.
I'm definitely still falling into the nothingness. Because the building is completely gone now. I can see stuff in the very, very distant distance.
Oh, it shows you looking through bags too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it does.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Okay, now I have like a purple thing. That was weird. Greetings, warriors. Thank you for being part of our beta. Tonight's session will end in 15 minutes of me endlessly falling.
Can you fall for 15 minutes? That's a challenge.
I don't know.
Well, I don't want to open this trapdoor now.
You should, to see if you fall with me.
It goes forever.
I still haven't seen any sign of something. I wonder if I can... I'm moving forward, hopefully. No idea if I'm getting closer or not. All I can do is zoom in and zoom out. Can't do anything else. And rotate my character. Okay, yeah, I gotta turn down the volume, because that's just annoying. Let's turn up view distance. And turn down the volume. Completely off. Alright. That's just pretty ridiculous.
Now, the good news is I was able to kill something without you.
That is good news. Oh, you can press V to switch between third and first person real quick.
Oh yeah.
That's really comes in handy. I'll find out all the keyboard shortcuts as we go through here. Well, this is fun. Yeah, it will not let me travel to you. I'm going to create a new character.
You got 15 minutes.
I know.
I'm gonna kill a mud crab.
You do that. Oh. Did not want me creating a new character, apparently. Alright. Ending 2. Ending.
The sequel.
The sequel. Alright, I don't care about any of my appearance or anything. Just want to get in the game. Just let me in the game without falling. That's all I ask. And hopefully they'll do a character wipe.
They didn't between the last 2 rounds, but they might again pretty soon.
Yeah. Or they fix my character. Okay, sound is back.
How do you feel? Can you move?
He just needs some solid ground to land on.
That's all I really need.
So, Lino, you've been through an ordeal.
Like you must rescue me.
Alright, buddy.
You there! We are escaping. Let me open your door.
Yes, I know we're escaping.
That's it. Quickly! You must escape before the guards return.
We're supposed to get monkey pets too, aren't we? For logging in this weekend.
Okay,
That's what I heard.
I didn't. Alright, so you definitely can't travel out of the intro.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Quickly, follow Urgesine. There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Take that, mud crab.
The mud crab deserves it.
Grab something to defend yourself.
10 minutes.
Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Restoration, bow, ashes, frost staff. There we go. Okay.
An enemy approaches. Strike it down.
Don't worry, I will strike down the enemy, never. I guess you have to.
Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
Yes, I'm not gonna slow, don't worry, the beta's ending soon.
Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
There's where it tells you to double tap to dodge. Up if I read, huh?
Oh there. Are you alright? Heard fighting.
Well, I just kind of knew because a lot of new games are coming out with that mechanic.
Right, yeah. Let's actually try a different thing. Let's try storm calling. Alright. This lady
You
is
got more
way
meat
too
on your
tall.
bone. A fellow what? Break him from. She's a strange one. You're up. I don't admit me. No, we need it. Won't admit means you're
Yeah,
a
that's
slave.
great. Let's keep going. Alright.
Patrol is the other routes out of the prison.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that skill.
This Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her. Courage, Vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows two heads, by each that is
Alright, I think this skill's a little bit overpowered to be honest. It should have a cooldown of some type.
Vestige. You are yours.
I'm sprinting like crazy.
We made it. Come. The sentinels are at the top of the magical cliff. No idea.
It's okay, I'm lost. I'm going in circles in the cellar.
Well, that sounds like fun in the last 10 minutes of beta.
Yeah, I probably had to look for the stairs up. I'm going for the easily lost title in ESO. There we go.
Quickly. While he's blinded, we must get to the prophet's cell.
Yes, we must get to the prophet's cell. Let's jump down and kill ourselves.
Hurry.
Alright. Oh, that lady just died.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Yes.
Just Cadwell sees things.
We'll find Cadwell. Perfect. Crazy old weird man dude.
Gentle reminder.
Gentle reminder this time.
Two dead kings
At least they're polite.
drew their bows. Hello, what's this? Sir, rather follow this.
By the way, you're all going to get kicked off in 5 minutes.
Quite a long
Yep.
And this one's by
Cadwell seems to
design.
think this underground.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to create a big, dumb, shield-toting Nord when I play this game for real. You just have to have one.
You do. Just in your back pocket. You just need a dumb shield-toting Nord. Sure. Yeah, I walked into that trap after it was open and it still killed me. Not killed me, but you know, hurt me. I'll make it out of here.
Oh, completed one last quest.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, that's great.
The prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
I'm already close to finding the prophet. Okay, I found the prophet.
I think I'm just going to dance from here on out.
There are magical.
I wonder if there's a slash stuck.
I don't know. Good question.
That's something they need to add if it's not. You want to test it out?
Sure.
Thank the divine. That is the anchor.
If there's not one, they need to add one.
Oh, a big muscular Nord dancing is hilarious.
How do you know the chat again?
Enter, I think.
That makes sense, huh? Hey, look at that!
Stuck?
Yep. The question is, will that work on my Nord that I'm going to go log into now and probably mess up everything again? Alright, let's try this. See what happens.
Do it quick. Real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying.
And you logged off.
There we go. Here we go.
It just sent.
Hey, it actually doesn't have the same loading screen, so maybe it fixed itself after me being logged off for a while. With 1 minute left to go.
Ooh.
Thank you for participating in the beta. Hey, I made it back to my old character at least.
I just drank a mug of mead. Last thing.
Importing back into the cavern place.
And everything's blue.
Did everything turn blue for you?
Yeah. Well, there's like a blue aura around the screen.
Hmm.
When I drank that mead. Must
Oh,
be some
the
kind of
mead,
buff.
yeah. It must be.
A
Alright.
pure soul, Dosha. Don't fail.
Goodbye, Tamriel.
Oh.
And we're done.
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I did make it back into the dungeon in time. And we found out that there's Slash stuck. So those are both good things to know. So thank you guys so much for watching this fun beta event. We've had 14 amazing episodes. Thank you guys so much. I guess that's close to about 7 hours of beta footage. So if you haven't looked through it all, be sure to. Particularly episodes 6 and 7. There's some really good story moments there that I hope you guys will check out. And yeah, if you want to just talk a little bit more about ESO, Brax, what are your overall thoughts on ESO?
I think that it's, beyond the bugs that we've seen, it is pretty well polished for beta, but of course it should be for the fact that it's going live in about a month or month and a half or so. But I was really impressed going into beta. I think that my expectations were maybe not as high as some other people's, just because I have been such a big Lotro fan for the last few years, and I have never found an MMO since I've started looking around that was anywhere close to Lord of the Rings Online. So my expectations at this point have been fairly low, because I've been, kind of disappointed time after time trying to find something that would be anywhere close to what I liked on Lord of the Rings. So when I went into this and first saw the character creation screen, I was kind of hooked on that part of it, because I'm not a big fan of the games that are now trying to get you into the game faster by skimping out on some of the customization features. I think if you're going to play with a character for however many 50 plus levels, you should be able to have the option to really customize a character that nobody else is going to have. And so that was the number one thing that hooked me in. And then number two, when I got into the world and saw how much detail they had put into excuse me, the entire world, even in the starter tutorial zones, it was incredible. Now I do have some nitpicks, but there are things that I can overlook, and maybe even things that can be modded at some point on the PC version. So I really think that for me, this is the closest I've found since Lotro of something that really has the potential to hook me in and make me really interested for a long period of time.
Yeah, I think that particularly since it's so new, and I think one thing that gives it a real advantage is that you pick your class, and your class doesn't really define you. The weapon defines you. And even, like, I had 2 different Inferno staffs during the beta at different points, and the more powerful one was clearly visually more powerful because it threw another fireball beyond the other one, and it actually had like a different animation where it actually went above and then came down. The projectiles then came down to attack the enemy. So even like the same type of weapon has different animations and changes the way that your skills work, which is really cool. And on the mage, for example, you can, like the frost, lightning, and flame staves each change the skills that you have as well. So your skills change, not just the animations for the normal stuff. So that's something that I thought was really cool. With ESO is just the weapons and how that changes the gameplay so much. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. The systems seem to be fairly unique, some of them, and I honestly think that's what's throwing some of the people that have been reviewing MMOs for such a long period of time. I think getting out of the what an MMO is mindset, and seeing some of these new things that I don't know if it's just a familiarity thing, but I really think that when you compare the 2 big AAAs that are coming out this year, one of them looks a lot like the old MMOs, and one of them, The Elder Scrolls Online, doesn't. It looks, from the perspective of the systems and the character progression, and like you said, the weapon leveling, it's just something that's different to people, and I think once you get used to it, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. But it's just how do I get over this mindset of what an MMO is and what it's supposed to be? That's been ingrained over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I think if they had a better intro, that would really pull people in longer because you really just have to spend time with it to get used to all these different things because it's not Skyrim and it's not an MMO. It's a combination of the two and then adding in all this other stuff to make it work to have a combination of the two. And so it's, if you're more towards one side, so if you really like Skyrim but you hate MMOs, you might not necessarily like this game. But you have to try it to find out, and there's really easy ways to get beta keys. They are handing them out practically. It's practically an open beta, really. You just have to be able to look in the right places. And it was funny because during Quest Gaming Network's broadcast, their 101st episode, they were actually getting more beta keys than they were giving away. Because they had a way for people to give them so they could redistribute them out, and they were actually getting more beta keys than they were giving away, which was hilarious. Because they couldn't give them away fast enough. So it's not that hard to do it. I recommend everyone at least tries it out to level 5. I think by level 5 you have a decent idea of how the game goes, but even try it beyond that. And hopefully there will be more beta events coming up, and hopefully they won't do a character wipe so we can just resume this right where we left off. So thank you, Brax, so much for joining me. Thank you, Drac and Athelros, for joining me earlier in the previous videos. And till the
Thanks
next...
for the fun time, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Till the next beta period. I guess it's so long. So till next time, thank you everyone who's been watching live in the chat and also afterwards. It's been a lot of fun. And we'll see you again in the next beta.